Okay, so another really cool feature that we have access to in Pandas plotting is this secondary underscore y argument. It allows us to make one plot on just the x-axis like we normally would, and then call this argument on the second time we make the plot, and we'll plot it on the secondary axis, the right-hand axis, usually our secondary axis. So you're plotting one variable, plotting another variable on the right side. This is really good when you want to look for really slight differences in the movement, usually generally over time as well. Really looking for how things change over time, really looking for those more subtle differences. And this is kind of a handy feature, especially when you want to plot two different scales together as well. It allows that very quick and easy ability to do that. Here we have a larger or smaller scale on one side and then a larger scale on the right hand side. But they're plotting kind of in line, and we're able to look for those kind of slight differences again. Another super handy and quick and easy access feature is the subplots. So this allows us to plot many plots instead of on top of each other, kind of next to each other, and kind of choose how we'd like to do this. And so what's really interesting about this, you can look for really contrasting difference. What is really different? And so even when you look at this one, this is kind of something, not all plot is going to fit every situation. In this, when you look at this, there's two spikes right here. It looks like the blue and the green both spike up here, but when you go to the secondary one, the second one, you see that really the spike only happens for one or the other. A little bit of the spike here for the blue, but nothing really in the green sense. I was kind of hidden the first time. So something to keep in mind is how you look at things is going to change your perception and what we're really able to see and understand from these plots. So the first one, we're looking for subtle differences, but that could kind of also hide things by putting things on top of each other. Just like the same problem with the scatter plot, where it's too much data and all the dots go on the same over top of each other. Plotting things on top of each other can hide things and deceive us a little bit. Here, this gives us a nice ability to contrast and really look for those differences as we look at really those patterns and trends that are different, that happened, hopefully over the same time, but where they didn't really relate like we